Hello, it's me, Danyell Carmelita, your favorite tarot reader and astrologer. Welcome to your July's Pick a Card reading. We have 4 piles here. We have the Dark Heart Tarot, we have the Bohemian Secrets Tarot, we have the African Tarot, and we have the Tattoo Tarot. We also have some charms here, which I will be pulling, and these are letter charms to help you if you want to know names or you need extra bonus knowledge for this month. So grab your tea or your coffee or your water with lemon or your temperatured warm water and join me for your monthly reading. Now, let me tell you the name of the crystals and what they are for. Now, this is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. In our first pile, we have the Dyed Agate crystal. It's a grounding stone, and it's used for meditation, for spirituality, for spiritual awareness, and it helps you stimulate your psychic ability. And when you have awareness, it helps with your self-esteem and your confidence. Next, we have the Malachite for pile 2. This helps from negative energy that affects your mind, body, and spirit. It helps balances your emotions. A lot of people use it for creativity, for enhancing their intuition and imagination. For pile 3, we have the Calcite. It helps remove spiritual energy, blockages, and it allows positive vibrations for healing purposes. It also can help improve your memory. And if you're using this crystal when you're meditating, it helps you release the past, so it's great for forgiveness as well. Lastly, for pile 4, we have the Tiger's Eye. I love this crystal. I actually have crystal and this crystal and some others in my car. This crystal is associated with vitality. It helps boost your energy. It increases bravery and helps you combat fear. This crystal also can help you balance your emotions and creates positive energy. I know I use crystals in my readings, but I do want to let you know that I do use them with me throughout my life. I look up what best crystals work for me when I'm traveling or when there's fear in certain particular situations in my life. I also use crystals when I'm nervous, which to me is the same as fear. You can use crystals for anxiety, celebrations, when I want to have good luck. I don't just pray. I also grab a crystal. Sometimes I just grab a crystal of the day and put it in my purse, whichever crystal is calling me, just to let you know. I do also have crystals by my bedside and in my room and with my children. Sometimes I put it in my children's backpacks. Oh, also I have crystals also in my kids' cars to help protect them when they are driving. And let me know if you use crystals and what you use them for and how they help you. Anyway, let's get started with the reading. Now that you know the piles, if you are new here, you pick 1 pile or you could pick 2 piles. It's up to you for a reading. And if you're unsure how you can pick your pile, you can go off of the number, picking 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever is your favorite number or the number is calling you. You can go off of the crystal or you can go off the name of the tarot deck. Or you can just go any, meeny, miny, mo. Whatever is calling you, I would go off of that deck. Hello, pal. Welcome to your reading. This is the crystal that you picked, the Dyed Agate. We'll put it over here with these beautiful crystals over here, the rose quartz. And yeah, let's see what we have for you this month in July. Like that. I'm going to pull the cards and then I'll tell you what they mean after I pull all the cards. First of all, in the month of July, we have the 4 of Pentacles. This is the time to save money, really think about your finances. So in July, it's about saving money, not spending money. I don't know if this is something that is new to you or if you're just thinking about this, but really saving what you value in life. Or maybe really paying attention to your health and your time. Yes, that's what we have for the 4 of Pentacles. I notice we have 1 major arcana at the end, so there's a lot of little whispers coming up, but this is the big kahuna here. Also, we have the King of Blades. This is either a person who's an air sign that's going to help you out this month, or maybe you need to embody this energy. So it could be a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. Or you need to be very social this month. You need to get out. You need to work on your communication, maybe your social media. Maybe you're going to get into science this month, or something that deals with science, something that deals with the future, something that deals with technology. Saving money and socializing. Saving money, this is someone who also is going to find out the truth this month. Speak the truth, really not scared to use your words. Your words are going to be very valuable in the month of July. Now here you're saving money and it looks like there is lack of money. There's a lack mindset, and maybe that's why it's important for you to save money, because it looks like the resources are down. It's not a permanent situation, though, because this isn't a major arcana. However, this is something that you need to pay attention to. Pay attention to your finances, and do know that there is support for you. However, you need to be aware that you need to save money, because while you're researching, while you're socializing, while you're worrying about social media, which is not a bad thing, all these, whatever I mentioned here is great because it's not in reverse. There is this lack of income or lack of resources, whatever you deem a resource that is happening. Wow, I'm just not realizing you have two major air signs, maybe a mother and a father who's an air sign surrounding you. So it makes me think that these two air signs, they're not facing you, and maybe they're looking the opposite way. Maybe you need to pay attention to them. Maybe you need to get their attention somehow, because they probably know the truth. I think you're not looking at them. They're looking away. And I told you the air signs earlier, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libras. But it looks like these two air signs might be helping you. They might be telling you the truth. Maybe they're telling you the truth about your finances, and it makes you sad. But they do have knowledge about finances, even though they are the Blades, which is air sign, and usually the Queen of Pentacles has the money, or the King of Pentacles, but they have knowledge here, and they know how to research, and they know how to, they're just very intelligent. Air signs are so intelligent, and they're not, either you're not listening to them, or they're not paying attention to you. But there needs to be some awareness here. Either you need to pay attention to them, or they need to pay attention to you, and you can find some truth in what they are saying. These people talk a lot in a good way. They're very knowledgeable. Queen is someone who's very nurturing with their words. They're very compassionate with their words, and they are going to tell you the truth in a very nice way. This one might tell you the truth in a very strong, passionate way. So that is what we have here. Now we have the Two of Pentacles. This is someone who has the world at their fingertips this month in July. You might be planning to travel. You may be trying to do work overseas. You're looking at higher ground for something that's in the future, and you're preparing this month for research. Now here's the big kahuna. We have the Hangman, and in the Hangman, this is saying that you need to look at things in a different perspective. You need to change your perspective, tap into your intuition. There's things that may be in the dark, and this is also someone who's probably going to practice solitude this month in July, and not being lonely, but just staying with yourself and maybe practicing meditation. Thinking outside the box also is what you get with this. It's very Neptune energy. Try not to use escapism in July, so like binge watching TV, a lot of reality shows, drugs. Let's not use that. Let's really face whatever it is that you have this month of July. This is someone who's also very self-sacrificing in July. So maybe you are doing some charity this month, and maybe that's why you have this energy, because this is someone who's very giving and nurturing, very feminine energy. So someone who's receiving, however, they're a giver. They really care about the community. They really care about the world, and that could be happening. And maybe there's a lot of energy on people who don't have money, and you're the one that's giving them a lot of money this month through charity. Let's see what else we have for you guys. We have let go, release the past, forgive, soften, and move on. This is someone who is holding on here. There is Cancer energy at the beginning of this month. So Cancer season, you're probably being very nostalgic, or you're probably holding on to the past. And this month is all about releasing and letting go, being softened. And soften does make you, because when you hold on to something, it's like you're holding on and you're really tight, and you want to loosen up the grip to help you move on. Some cards just flew out, so I'm going to do these cards. So you want to loosen up the grip to help you move on in life. And I'm wondering if you are being selfish with your money and you're not a giver, and it's saying to let it go, release it. I was thinking that you need to save money, but maybe you need to be a giver. That's what I'm thinking here. Let's see what else we have for you this month. What are you being called to create? What did God put you on this earth to do? It's a time to focus on that in the month of July. Here we have the truth speaker here and honesty. And now it's time for you to be honest about who you really are. What are your real talents? What are you here to create? Everyone is here to create something. Not saying you have to be like this super creative artist, but you're here to give birth to something. And what is it? You could be a scientist. You could be someone who's launching some type of app. You could be in charge of some type of social situation. I'm just thinking it's something that deals with the air quality, but whatever it is very external, and you need to give birth to it this month in July. Beneath the surface, what's really driving you, true motives, breaking free. So whatever this sadness is here, and this lacking, put this here. Whatever this sadness and lacking you have, is going to have you break free. So sometimes you have to fall to get up, and sometimes a door has to be shut in order for you to look at all the other doors that are open for you. So you need to really go deep and not stay with superficial energy, and really go deeper than the norm. So really have deep conversations with your friends. Really tap into what you really want to do, or what your true beliefs are this month in July. And find out what you really want to do. What is really driving you? What are your true motives? Why do you really dislike someone? Why do you dislike this certain situation you're in? Why do you dislike a person, a job, whatever it is? What makes you truly happy? What really drives you to make you create? Come out of hiding, embrace who you really are. This month of July is really saying just be who you, like wake up. There's a lot of awakening and being your true self. You do have the truth speakers here, and it looks like it's time to stop avoiding whatever situation you are avoiding. Trust your inner compass, be led from within. That is what we have here. And again, this is all about your intuition, into your current dreams, future realities, new beginnings. So this month is a birth of something new. This month is all about tapping into your intuition. This month is about being your true self, following your true calling. This month is the word that I want to use for this month is truth. Okay? That is what we have for you in a month. Do a lot of research. Really think about your truth. You're researching here. You need to speak and think only of the truth and what is your true calling. You need to create this month, and create in whatever way that God has gifted you, your talents. You could be very talented in researching. You could be talented in health. You could be talented in money. You could be talented in organizing and cleaning. You could be talented in spirituality. You may be an artist. Whatever it is, you have a gift, maybe a gift with words. Maybe you are this king and queen and you have the gift of gab, but it's a true gift. Maybe you're a broadcaster. However, whatever it is, you could be a stay-at-home mom. You need to know what is driving you. We have the Eight of Blades, and it's time to get out of the victim mentality. You must have been a victim last month, or there is some type of release that's happening that's going to help you do your calling. You felt like you were blocked, and you don't have this block anymore. Three of Crystals, so you are going to go on a trip. You're on a move. This month is a preparation for the move, and you will be on a move. So that is what we have. So in a nutshell, with this card here, you're holding on too tight and you need to release and let go. Maybe you're being too overly cautious. Maybe you're being resistant to change. And this is saying to let it go emotionally and spiritually. Now, again, this card is about authority and clarity and intellect. So this person or this energy is the clarity of thought, the intellectual authority. It's all about fairness as well. So whatever happens this month, you want to be very logical in your thoughts. Maybe logical in what you are planning to create and who you are truly. You want to have clear communications this month. Be very objective when it comes to your decision making. And this card is about hardship and loss and lack. So there is feeling of exclusion, or maybe there's some health concerns here. To help you with this lack energy, you need to go deeper than surface level energy. You need to see what is really driving you. What are your true motives? And you need to break free from whatever that was holding you back from last month. And there is always support, but you need to seek it out. Pay attention to your resources and your well-being this month, and reach out for help if needed. Now, the Queen of Blades is somewhat like the King of Blades. This is very independent energy. There is clear thinking, and there is a very keen awareness of perception. So with this sharp intellect and clear perception, this person or this energy is going to advise you through cutting the confusion out, and there may be some confusion here. This month, you need to be honest. You need to be truthful with yourself and others, and make decisions, again, very rationally in a very logical way. And again, be very clear with your words. This is someone who's going to speak the truth, so you need to come out of your hiding and be your true self. Be very honest. Next, we have the Two of Wands. And remember, this is someone who is planning and researching, and they're making decisions, and they're thinking about future possibilities. Maybe you need to set some new goals this month, some long-term goals. Also think about the bigger picture, because remember, the world is at your fingertips. So think bigger, don't think small, just like in your small community. Evaluate your options and start planning the steps needed to reach whatever your aspirations are this month, because you are making moves. And lastly, we have the Hangman, which is a major arcana. And with the Hangman, when you're planning, trust your intuition, whatever you are planning on doing, and your options this month. Now we also have this major arcana, which is the Hangman. And again, you have your dreams and future realities. There's new beginnings with this, but you want to take a pause, maybe look at things in a different perspective. Also, you need to release and let go, which we did discuss here, of you holding tight. And maybe this month, when you are practicing solitude, you're going to look at things with a new perspective, or that's what you need to do. It's all about surrendering the control that you have, being open and seeing things from a different angle. This month, with Pisces, with Neptune energy, this month, I want you to practice patience and willing to accept things that are not in your control. Look at some new insights and tap into that third eye. Really focus on your dreams and what your dreams are telling you. So this month, you want to stay grounded. You want to have clear communication. You need to seek some support, and you need to plan and reflect. Get out of this victim mentality that you had last year, and focus on the trip that you had last month, and focus on the trip that's coming up ahead, because you are making moves in the next month that's coming up for you. Now, let me pull some charms. Let me pull some charms for you. So they fell. And let's see what letters we have. Oh, very interesting. We have a U and an X for you. Could be like X-ray, something that's being seen very clear. This could be you, really speaking literally of you, or maybe these are letters that are you going to see this month. There's an X in a license plate, or on a business card, or maybe a U and an X. Maybe this is just a name that you know, okay? This is what I have for you, Group 1. I will see you guys next time. Oh, also, if you guys want a personal reading, please don't be afraid to book a reading. There are $40 a month. I have availability. Also, if you want to learn tarot, you can enroll in my tarot school. All right, I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hello, Group 1. Welcome to your reading. Here is the crystal you picked for your reading. We'll sit it over here, and let's get started. I'm going to lay the cards out first, and then I will explain everything to you. I think I want to do one more. I'll do it like this. There we go. Group 1, it looks like we have the beginning of something, or maybe there's a message coming for you in July. It's very motivational, out of spirit and drive. Maybe this is the beginning of you starting something that's very creative, or something that you're very passionate about. Something that's also could be very spiritual or very creative. We have the Two of Brooms. So if you have done a second reading, these two cards were actually in the first reading. It was a different deck, so this is very interesting. But in the month of July, you are preparing preparing and planning and researching something this month. You are gathering information. You have the world at your fingertips. Maybe you are traveling the world. You're definitely seeing higher ground here, but you need to know that you are in preparations to do something, and you're really in preparations here because you're seeing things in a different perspective. So while you're gathering the information, you're seeing things in a different perspective. You have two major arcana cards here, so this is big, and they're both very moon, nighttime, feminine energy. This is the most feminine energy, so it's all about internal and seeking solitude. Nighttime may be very important for you. This is the card of Neptune, so seeing things in a different perspective. Maybe there's some secrets or something hidden that's going on this month, and we'll see if you have to address them. I do think you have to address everything, but next to this card, I'm thinking this is something you're gathering information. There's a new perspective here. So here we have the Nine of Brooms. It's all about being alert, standing your ground. You've been bandaged. You have to practice perseverance. It's very persistent. It's going to have courage. Something may be testing your faith this month, hence why you're researching some new ideas and new perspectives. So you need to have stamina. You need to have that inner strength, inner courage. You need to know what makes you powerful and stick to that and be very positive this month. The moon also does represent some fears. So you could have some insecurities and some fears that's happening this month. Are there some things in the darkness that need to come out? There is celebrations here. So you could be getting married. Maybe there's some anxiety here with marriage, and you have to keep your faith and stay strong. There is some type of culmination happening for you in the month of July, maybe towards the end, and this is the beginning of it. But at the very beginning, you're very adventurous, very courageous. It's very optimistic at the beginning of the month, and at the end of the month, it's very optimistic too. So in between, you do have your bumps that's happening and some hurdles. However, you're going to conquer them. There will be a culmination happening for you. This is there is something that's completing, a celebration. There is foundation and structure within your community or your home, or your community and your home. Again, this could be marriage. There's well-earned rewards, and there is safety because there is that foundation here. Now, this touching your moon, whatever it is, your intuition is going to pull you towards this. This also could be a focus on what is your moon sign, if you do know your moon sign, but you don't have to know your moon sign. But this is really tapping into the subconscious level of whatever it is. This is deep energy. This is not being very surface. It is addressing whatever you are fearful of. The moon also holds a lot of things of the past. So I wonder if you're being nostalgic, or there's something from your past that's holding you up. And maybe that is something that you have to be strong from. This card here is something that's dealing with your past, something that's dealing with motherhood or fertility, something that's dealing with safety and home. Nighttime energy, so you're really feminine and you're receiving, and also insecurity. So I do want to say, piggyback on the Hangman, this also could represent prison, being locked into something, and maybe you feel like you're trapped and you have to just keep the faith and persevere. But this also could mean surrendering and letting go and releasing something this month, having a new beginning, making some sacrifices, being open-minded because you need to change your perspectives on things. Also, find your inner peace. Be okay with solitude. Let me pull some more cards for you. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Love that. That is that fire energy. It is here to motivate. So on the beginning of the month, or through this whole month, actually just the beginning, you want to dance. Turn on some music. Do something that changes your energy, changes your perspective this month. Warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? So while you are gathering information, so this is the swords here, you need to be honest of who you truly are, what you are meant to do. Maybe you're off track and you need to go back and focus on what really matters. And then we have Anna, grandmother of Jesus. And this new perspective here that you have is in the divine plan. Something has changed you to change your perspective on things. There's something that you have to sacrifice. And this is just laying the foundations for what you are really meant to do in this lifetime. So you need to know things are maybe not planned, or maybe you have some insecurities, or maybe there's some fears, or maybe this is an entrapment, or I feel like you're in a prison. But this is your true calling here. Whatever this divine plan that's happening this month, just know it's your true calling. Don't dim to fit in. I love that. So while you're persevering and being very courageous, don't dim your light in order to fit in. Be who you truly are. Again, speak your truth. Hold on to your true intuition and your true spiritual calling. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Work on that, and that would probably help you persevere and help you with your courage. We did have this fire energy at the beginning. How can you mother yourself? Oh, and look, this is the moon, which is dealing with mother energy. So you want to nurture yourself. I'm not sure if you have a great mother or you had someone who raised you that is somewhat like a mother. But if you do not, that whatever the image of you, whatever you think a great mother is, you need to nurture yourself this month. Very fitting because we have Cancer energy at the beginning of the month, and then we go into Leo. But be a mother to yourself. Really have compassion. You want to really take care of yourself. It's almost like a mother who breastfeeds. You want to give yourself the best nutrients that anyone will ever provide, that God naturally provides, and you want to do that for yourself. Let's see what else we have. Creating heaven on earth. It's happening. So while you're having this celebration, while you're having these culmination happening and looking at your rewards, really be grateful for what God has created for you in this lifetime on this planet, because there is heaven on earth and you can be living in bliss right now, and that is something you need to be aware. It's very positive. I'm not scared of these things here, this fear or something that needs to change your perspective, because at the end of the month it's very positive. So the lessons will be learned. Here we have someone who is thinking that they are trapped. So I wonder if you are trapped this last month and you are feeling like you're trapped, and now it's time to change the perspective. This is someone who also felt like they were the victim of something. You need to take the mask off. It's all in your head. It's not really what's going on. And this is someone who they're not moving when it comes to their words. There is a message that was probably sent to you and you didn't get it. That could be happening for you in this month. There needs to be some freedom this month. Releasing again this month. Taking control. Facing your fears. That needs to happen this month. And surrender to whatever you think is trapping you. Just let it go. If we could really see ourselves, we would realize that things that really hold us back are actually in our own minds. So you are setting up your own prison. You are really locking yourself up. Don't punish yourself for your failures by feeling guilty. Move on and use the lessons so not to make the same mistake twice. Out here with this card with the page of machetes in reverse, I'm thinking that there is some cruel talking here, mental instability, or someone is intellectually being immature, or maybe there's gossip happening here, and this could be why you need to mother yourself. Failure to recognize what the truth is or what the facts truly are, but do not be afraid to not speak up. Heaven on earth is being really honest, speaking your truth, open up and talking about ideas constructively, really taking criticism in, constructive criticism. If you have an idea, if you have something you want to share, you need to be open and do it. Also, if you're talking a lot, maybe not talk. This also could be that you may be receiving some bad news, a bad message this month, but it's okay. You need to focus on this ending and closure. This also could represent that bad news. Maybe you're gossiping. Maybe you're listening to immature gossip this month. I find that this card is something you really want to focus on, not focus the whole month. Be aware of. We do have Mercury retrograding, the shadow phase happening. So really take your time when sending messages or dealing with text messages, dealing with social media, emails, writing letters, signing contracts, dealing with gossip. Also, you may get a message and it may not be true. So be aware of that. Maybe think someone's telling you, oh, these are your blood results, and it's not really your blood results. They actually made a mistake. So just be aware of that. This represents news too, messages, and the message is just wonky. So that's what I'm getting from this. So let me pull some charms. For you this month. And these are the charms we have. We have a Z, an X, two X's, and two C's. Very interesting that it's the last ending of the alphabet, and they are double. This could be on a license plate. This could be on like driver's license, or maybe it's sometimes you get like PIN number or something, or an email. Just be aware of this. I'm wondering if this is going to help you persevere, or something that you need to look out for, because you would know what your life is pertaining to you. This also could be a business that is happening. I hope you guys enjoyed. Now, if you guys want more, I have readings that you can book with me, and it's just $40 for a reading. Also, if you're really into tarot and you love this, you're like, oh my gosh, I want to learn how to do tarot, you can enroll in my tarot school. It's affordable and it's really good. All right, I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hello, group 3. Welcome to your reading, and here is your crystal that you chose for your reading. And yes, let's get started. I'm going to first just pull out the cards and lay them out, and then explain everything to you. This is one of my favorite decks. I really love using this deck. First of all, aesthetically, I love the colors, that they all have different colors. They call out to me. And I love the feeling of the deck. Sometimes sensory senses really are important, and you are not really aware of how important it is. But I don't know if this is linen. I actually don't know much about, but it's very soft to the touch. Ooh, this month is all about the money. So there's some movement and traveling happening for you. Very fast movement happening, and it looks like it's happening towards your income. Not towards your income, towards some things that are very logical. Truth is coming your way. There's messages coming your way, a clear communication, clarity in the truth. It's coming in a very nice, comforting way. It's coming in a way of like a motherly figure, or maybe there is an air sign coming in your life this month in July. Also maybe a Libra, someone who is very social and very outgoing and charming, or maybe it's a Gemini, someone who loves to talk a lot and who again is very social, or it can be an Aquarius, and Aquarius is very intelligent, someone who's dealing with science, at the same time very friendly. So but maybe this is you, but there's something coming your way, and it's seeking the truth, and this truth is going to bring you some new opportunities when it comes to tangible items. It could be dealing with money or your new health. Maybe there's something coming dealing with time as well. Very positive, but you have new opportunities. So the energy of seeking the truth, or having some truth come your way, and then you have some new money. God is bringing new opportunities for you when it comes to finances, when it comes to real estate, tangible items that are really going to help you out in the month of July. Now, this is the 5 of Cups, but this card here is someone who is looking at the negative and not the positive. You're not looking at what you have, you're looking at what you have lost, and you should focus on what you have. There will be some challenges happening for you in the month of July that could be very emotional. This is also someone who has lost or is grieving, and it doesn't mean that you're going to lose a person. This means that you have lost a job, you have lost something that you loved, lost a friendship, lost a pet, lost even an item maybe, or did I say career? Or just a situation where you're focused more on the grief of what you lost and not focused on what you currently have. And you have some great opportunities here. So you want to focus on that. Then you have to persevere. You have to have some courage. This is someone who has to have some stamina. So here, this is someone who needs to fight the haters. So you were on stage last month. Everyone was rewarding you. Look at you. And now with the love comes the hate. There are people who are going to be jealous of your crown. There's people who's going to be jealous that you have this amazing whatever situation it is, and here you are focusing on the loss and not focused on what you have, and the haters are here to come, and I don't mean to laugh, but it's like, this is not the time. Well, guess what, they love when a man is down. So be aware of the haters, and you need to stay strong with the haters. Then you have again the coin here. You may be, if you are a female, or you may be finding a lover or someone, and this is not the romance card, but this man got some money. Okay? There is a man coming your way who is really into health, or someone who's really good with time management, or very mature, and are someone who's very intelligent when it comes to health, when it comes to finances, they're coming your way. I don't mean to say romance, but the inner gold digger in me is like, hey, but this is someone who's got the resources. And it could be you. Maybe you are a man and you have the resources, or maybe not. Maybe this is someone you're going to meet who is a Virgo, someone who's a Capricorn, or someone who is a Taurus, and they really care about aesthetics. They really care about art. They really care about finances. They really care about their health, and they're really good at it. They are a leader at it. They're very skillful at it. So again, I just want to clarify what's going on here for you in a month. This represents speed and movement and swift action, rapid movement, moving fast. So there could be some rapid growth. Maybe some events are moving fast and unfolding quickly. There is urgency, there's momentum. So be prepared for some quick advancements or developments happening for you in the month of July. And with the Queen of Swords, this is the energy of clarity, intellect, and independence. So there is going to be some truth, or maybe there's an aha moment that's happening for you this month. There's a clarity of thought. Maybe you're very clear that you need to do things your own way and you know how to be independent. There's effective communication, and you are going to be very logical with communicating, or have a logical mind this month. So there won't be any confusion. You're going to cut through the confusion and make decisions based on rational thinking. And I'm thinking you are going to be very quick and witty and quick with your thoughts this month. Again, the Ace of Pentacles is new opportunities with prosperity or potential in finances and real estate and health and tangible items. This signifies new beginnings in material and the financial realm. It suggests the potential for prosperity, growth, new opportunities, and a chance to start something new that can lead you to long-term stability, because you are dealing with Earth energy, and Capricorn is all about the long-term goals here. So whatever you get this month that is tangible, think of the long term, and that will really help you out. Now, with the Five of Cups, this card represents loss, regret, and some emotional challenges. Again, it's a 5. I always think that there is some change, and a lot of people do not like change. They fear it. However, what is very constant about life is change. So this month of July, you may go through a period of emotional difficulty. Maybe you are focusing on the loss and regret. It's important to acknowledge your feelings, but also recognize what remains and the potential for recovery. It's okay to grieve your loss, but also it's important to look forward and to focus on the things that you have and the people that currently love you. Now, with the Seven of Wands, it's about persevering and standing your ground. There's a challenge, and you need to fight the haters. Whoever is opposing you this month, you want to address it. Do not run away from it. Defend your position. That's how you address it. I'm not saying go attack anyone, but have the courage and stand your ground. Be prepared this month to assert yourself and remain resilient in the face of any obstacles coming up for you. And again, we have the stability card. I love this card. This makes me smile because there's abundance, there's mastery anytime we're dealing with the king. And he has mastery over the material world. So tangible items in your physical body. This is the card of success, being reliable. You can depend, and there's responsibility with this card. A very strong foundation is here. So this month also, you want to focus on building and maintaining stability in your financial, in your body, in your health, and material endeavors. Let me pull some additional cards for you. Planetary wave. Now, when you have this movement happen, you need to find your intuition, and there is some truth happening, but know that you're going to be okay. Also, there's a soul team happening. Usually I think of this as ancestors, but there's someone who naturally has your back, and you don't even have to say any words. You know that they have your back. Focus on your current dreams, and there's some new beginnings coming for you in this month, especially with this truth speaking here and this clarity. Making waves, and that means that it's your time. We have this card here that is moving fast, so I'm pretty sure you will be making some waves this month. You may be feeling stuck, and that makes sense for this card here. There's stagnant waters, and you may be feeling stuck. You're calling for a shift that helps with your flow, and there is a change here. Maybe this loss will help you move these waters, these emotional waters that you're dealing with this month, and that's why it's important for you to be aware. That's why change is so important. So maybe you were stuck in something. I actually don't like the way this looks. I'm telling you important news, but maybe you were stuck with something this month, and this change is going to help change that shift for you and make your energy and your emotions flow. Mother of the salt water. This is all about when you're standing your ground and you need to persevere and you're dealing with these haters, find what you're passionate about. You also want to be open to love. When dealing with these haters, this helps you persevere. It says wild love, and this is so funny because this is a very fire energy, and it's going to be wild. You can't tame fire. The wands are very fiery. So open your heart and let love in while you are persevering this month. And lastly, when we have this energy here, it's going to be very healing for you. There's a transformation with this stability and these finances. I'm sorry that I'm focused on this. Is not even a major arcana, but I feel like this is going to be very big for you, and it's going to be very transformative. It's going to return you to your wholeness, maybe help you get out of this funk here and help you become very successful in life. So here, this is energy of very happiness with family. There's abundance with love, and you probably had that last month, or maybe it's going to happen coming up. And again, there's a lot of gathering. This card has been pulled for every reading so far, but there's a lot of gathering information. The world is at your fingertips here. This is also the card of researching and preparation for a trip or for a journey ahead. And that is what you need to do towards the end of July. You could be doing some business across seas. This is also someone who's looking for on a higher ground. So you can see things very clearly, and you see what the journey is ahead, or you are preparing for this journey. Okay. But do know that the world is bigger than your small community. Okay, and it's a 2, and it represents the relationship with you and God. So tap into that intuition. Let me pull some charms for you guys. And this could be on a license plate. This could be like a serial number or a name, JWS, a name of a business. Whatever it is, it may help you out this month, or it may be connected with this loss, but it's JWS. If you guys enjoyed this tarot reading and you want a personal tarot reading, I do have availability. Click the link in the bio. Also, if you're like, I really love tarot, I want to learn how to do tarot, I have a tarot school that you can enroll in. I have a master tarot class. So go ahead and check that out. It's an affordable price. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hello, group 4. Welcome to your reading. Here is your crystal that you have chose for your reading. And let's get started. I am going to I shuffled the decks earlier. I always shuffle the decks before I do a reading. But I'm going to lay the cards out first and then tell you what they mean. So first we have the King of Wands in reverse. You want to be very careful on who's coming in your life this month in July. If you do not know this person, or maybe you know this person in July, there is something that you are going to be very aware of him or her. I'm thinking it's more a guy or a very masculine energy. This is someone who is very confrontational. They can't really control their drive and their energy. This is someone who thinks they can do it all, and they do too much. They're always outside. They have no chill. Someone who thinks in abundance, but is too far in abundance. This is someone who also thinks before they talk, and it causes a lot of conflict. This is someone who also causes a lot of conflict, a very aggressive energy, someone who probably physically fights. Maybe this is a daredevil, but it's very dangerous. They're too adventurous. But this is going to bring awareness here. And then you have the 8 of Coins. You are going to be paying attention to the detail. This is very Virgo energy. This is a time for you in this month of July to really work on your apprenticeship, or really work on your expertise of whatever it is you do for a living, perfecting your craft. You left the city behind. Normally in this card, you would see the city in the background, and you are alone, and you really are perfecting your craft, your skill. Maybe because we do have this year, Jupiter and Gemini, so you are maybe taking some classes to really help your skills. So be careful of this energy, because if this is you, you really want to calm down. We're going to go further into this, but you really want to calm down with this energy. Now you have the Ten of Cups. There's abundance in life when it comes to your love life, when it comes to your family. It's very blissful. So very positive with that. This is signifying emotional bliss. There's happiness. There's harmony, maybe harmony in your marriage, or maybe your marriage and your family, everyone's in true alignment. It's very positive when it comes to love department, love and family for you this month in July. This is a 10, so there is a cycle of ending here, and something is ending in a good way. There's some closure that's happening with your family or with your kids or with your marriage in a good way. Maybe it's a journey you guys all did, and now this is ending. And the great thing about this card is there isn't a material aspect to this card. This happiness is based on true love and relationships. So there is peace and harmony, and you can really enjoy it with this month of July. Now we have the Devil card, and this is a major arcana card. So this is something really big, and there's something toxic happening with you in the month of July. Maybe you feel like you're entrapped with this toxic energy. So this could be an addiction of some sort, or maybe you're tempted by something. Usually there's a goat in this picture, and it makes me think of the greatest of all time, and that makes me think of someone who really wants to be great in there. And this is toxic energy, because you're constantly trying to be the best at everything, and that takes a toll, and that's really dealing with a false ego, and you don't want to live in that life. I hope that makes sense. Always caring about your public image or your self-image, and that's not what really life is about. This is what life is about right here. But you in July, or there's this energy of trying to be it all, be the best. And I wonder if that's connected to this energy here. There also could be someone who's tempting you this month. Maybe you have to face your fears. Maybe you have to let go of misplaced shame or guilt. But you're really acting against your true self with this card. This is someone who is lusting, someone who's entrapped to the material, someone who is like keeping up with the Joneses, and that is not how you should be living your true life. So be aware of the toxic energy that you have, and I'm thinking these two cards are related. Next, we have the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords is also an ending. You have two tens here. Oh, you have two eights here too. Very interesting. We'll first talk about the two tens. So it is closing a journey and infinite possibilities of some new beginnings, which gives you infinite possibilities. So just like this is something that's closing up, there's something wrapping up here when it comes to words and messages or socializing, right? This isn't very positive, right? This is usually like someone stabbing you in the back, and this is the climax of that problem. And you gain wisdom from whatever you have lost whenever you have this card in your reading. There's separation, destruction. This also, because you're dealing with that 10, is dealing with rebirth, both of these cards here. But there's also going to be just a clear realization happening for you. And it's coming through words. Someone is speaking this to you. Someone is saying hurtful words. Someone's giving you messages. Or this also represents a very social circle, like socializing. But words and socializing is what energy is here. Now you have the Eight of Cups also. And I personally love the Eight of Cups because it's walking away from what no longer serves you. It also represents like an eclipse. So you're eclipsing something out of your life. And we have a 10. It's almost like this energy is happening twice. And yeah, at the end of the month, just think of duality or something that's happening twice. But at the end of the month, we do have this walking away emotionally in a good way. This card can represent transformation, searching for the truth, and also letting go. There is something that is finished. There's something that you are completing. Again, there is some completion here. And remember, it's okay to be sad. At the same time, the letting go is going to release all that negative energy and burdens that you had emotionally. You don't want to hold on to anything that is not serving you, because there's something greater for you. It's like the person, there's mountains happening, and there's something greater on the other side, something new that can be discovered, okay? Let me pull some oracle cards for you. So this card makes me think of the Fool's Journey. It has to be a leap of faith, okay? And maybe this anger and its fear here is a leap of faith that needs to happen. Usually a king means that they're the master of something, and this is not master leadership quality because it's in reverse. This is a lot of ego, okay? Almost like controlling, okay? You need to have a leap of faith. You need to go first when dealing with this energy, and the universe will catch up. So just move on, start a new journey, and have faith. Take the leap, and God will always have your back, okay? I act in fear. And we have dance with life. With this 8 of coins here, if your craft, you want to have fun, you do something to change your energy, and maybe this perfecting your craft will make you happier in life, makes you release a lot of energy that you have pent up, if you have pent up energy. But remember to dance. Now we have the truth card here. Your truest calling with this blissful energy. God is making you have this abundance of happiness, and now it's time for you to be the true woman or feminine energy. Tap into that feminine energy and answer your deepest calling with this energy, with this blissful love. Now what are you meant to do? Now it's time to focus on that and focus on the truth, right? Okay. Have releasing unbound, and it's about releasing patterns, contracts, or past lives. Ooh, look at this. They're in shackles here. If you can't see that, they're in shackles. And this is all about releasing. This is something that could be a contract, right? Makes me think of like what's saying, that Capricorn energy, and you're just really trying to hold on to that perfection and hold on to this self-image here. And it's about releasing those patterns, releasing contracts, releasing that past life energy. Do something new. Tap into your intuition. What is your body truly telling you? Also, it's like bearing the truth, because like seeing this card, at first this person is dressed and then the clothes come off. So that is very telling that you need to be really real with yourself, okay? With the 10 of Swords, the guidance is divinely guided. So when you have these messages that are stabbing you in the back, or there's something that's ending here, know that God and the universe is guiding you to a better picture, to your true calling. Everything is the plan is meant to go this way, and it's going to be ending, and there's some infinite possibilities for you coming up in the month of July. Lastly, align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change. It goes perfectly with this 8 of Cups of eclipsing and letting go of what no longer serves you. Okay, it's all about aligning to your true life. What is not aligned with your life? What needs to change? Pay attention to that this month, okay? Well, if you're not, it's going to you will be, okay? I'm going to pull some more cards. So last month we had the 7 of Cups. So we had a lot of illusions happening for you. You couldn't make decisions. You realized there were a lot of false promises. Maybe you had too many options. Also is the energy of making dreams come true and searching for your true purpose. This all could have been happening for you last month. This is the energy of stop dreaming of a better life and actually make it happen. No one is going to come looking for you to make things happen. You have to really do it. And I wonder if this is someone who lacked the passion and didn't have the drive, because that also is what represents here. And you're just living in a fantasy land. Yes, I'm thinking this is really what it's saying, because it's like, come on, jump, leap. Yeah, and you need to perfect your craft. Yeah, I'm thinking this person was argumentative, but this is someone who's lack of drive. They're not inspired. And it's saying, come on, get it going. You have a dream. You have goals in life. You're trying to achieve goals in life. And how are you doing that if you're just sitting there and dreaming about it? You have to physically get up and do it. Wow. Well, that really wrapped up in the ending of this here. Let's see what else we have. We have the 4 of Wands. Again, there is celebration. This was in one of my other readings. I'm getting confused if it was a client or it was a reading in video, but the 4 of Wands, this is a culmination. There is some endings here that are celebrations here. There's stability. There's foundation. You feel safe. There's something with your community. Maybe there is a marriage happening for you in July. When it comes to all this negativity, and when it comes to, what was this one? Walking away from what no longer serves you is going to bring stability in your life. It probably will bring a marriage. There'll be a culmination happening for you. But this is a completion. This is well-earned rewards. It represents your community. It represents your home. It's very happy, okay? You will have stability. Your guidance is divinely guided. Look at what is truly aligned and what needs to be changed, because there will bring some closure to whatever problems you have going on in the month of July. Let me pull some charms for you. Now, this could be a business. This could be on like a serial number. It's so funny. I don't think I picked any pink letters, and I love pink. But we got Q, D, O, J, and R. This could be a name coming up for you this month. Go ahead and look out for this. I'm not sure if it's going to be positive or negative. I'm thinking the JR, if it's on the devil, maybe that's negative. That could be the business or whatever it is. And the QD is positive. You will know when it comes up for you in this month of July, okay? Hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you guys want a one-on-one reading, go ahead. I have availabilities right now, and the $40 reading. Also, if you're really into tarot and you're like, oh my gosh, I enjoyed this, I want to do this, join my masterclass, okay? It's an affordable price, and you can click the link in the bio for that. All right, I will see you guys next time. Bye.